It's Patriots Day, and across the country, remembering 24 years ago, the events that took place from Shanksville, Pennsylvania, out, of course, to the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and in New York, where the Twin Towers fell. Earlier at 6:45 this morning, first responders and those who worked in some of these buildings unfurling the American flag as we remember 68 Marylanders among the 2,996 who passed away on September 11th, a day that we will make sure we never forget. And as Mike Piazza of the Mets said it best, baseball was one of the sports that returned you to normalcy for the first time after the event. It was a little more important than anybody wanted to give credit for. And of course, now 24 years later, baseball continues.
Getting down to the end of the line here for these starting pitchers. 3, maybe 4 starts left in the season, and Cade Povich hoping to finish the year strong. There have been some ups, some downs. And the last start 8 days ago in San Diego, kind of a microcosm of both, B-Rob. 5 scoreless innings, struggled in the 6th, though he did leave with the win.
Jared Triolo will stand in, and he's the team's leader in slugging against left-handed pitching this year.
And a base hit, that's the way, and like the approach going the other way.
And he is on with a leadoff single.
0-1 pitch. Little tapper out in front of the mound, fielded by Povich. Looks at second, but has only one play at first.
Triolo's to second on the game's first out.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. They're a high fastball. And Reynolds goes down.
Nick Gonzalez trying to knock in Triolo with a 2-out hit.
Gonzalez hitting over 300 last 3 weeks, and there's the hit. And they'll wave home Triolo. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's cut off.
And Gonzalez hung up between first and second. The run counts. And now Gonzalez still evading the tag, and Mayo, the first baseman, will tag him out.
And judging by where Beavers caught this ball, you thought there was a decent chance, and just a really poor throw, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if he just didn't have a grip on the ball.
So 7-5-4-3. But an RBI single at Pittsburgh grabs the game's first run.
Pirates have a 1-0 lead for Johan Oviedo.
Yeah, Johan Oviedo, he's been really good as the last start, as we mentioned. Just only giving up the 1 hit in 5 innings.
And a pop-up on the infield. Jared Triolo way up there. And Jackson Holliday is the first out.
2-2. Hit off the end of the bat, shallow center field, and it goes over the head of Gonzalez and dunks in there. So Jeremiah Jackson puts the bat on the ball with 2 strikes. And the Orioles have got a 1-out base runner. And Gunnar Henderson stepping up to the plate.
1 for 18 on the homestand, so in a little bit of a funk. You can see some of that frustration coming out. It's late in the season. Everyone's a little tired. This is where you really have to mentally grind when you start struggling.
And that ball's torched to the right. Henderson has a hit, his first of the series. He's thinking about 2, and Gunnar is in there with a long head-first plunge.
He'd been held hitless in his previous 9 at-bats, but there he's got a double. That's a good Gunnar swing. And they're at second and third with 1 out for Emmanuel Rivera.
And Emmanuel Rivera will get in the game's first run. Rivera, just a run-producing machine the last couple of weeks. He scores Jackson from third, Henderson to third, and it's a 1-1 game.
Cowser has been scuffling for a while, though yesterday ended an 0 for 16 skid. 3-1. Breaking ball just low for ball 4.
So after the leadoff walk, still there with 2 away for Kobe Mayo.
Cowser on the move, pitch is inside, and he's got it stolen. And so the go-ahead run for the Orioles is at second base.
And now Mayo can drive him in. Drops one into left. Pham will come out throwing, looking for his 7th outfield assist, and it's not in time. The stolen base sets up the run-scoring single. Kobe Mayo's first hit of the series brings in Colton Cowser, and the Orioles have their first lead today.
Alexander Canario in there in center today. Cruz gets the day off against the lefty. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball way back in left field. Canario hits one out of here. A soaring shot for Canario. His 6th of the year, and the Pirates tie the game at 2.
That was a no-doubter, and that's what a 3-1 hack is supposed to look like. And you get a leverage count. Alexander Canario not getting a steady stream of at-bats, but be on time with the fastball, and boy was he.
The 3-2, down and in. Lost him on the walk. Right-hand hitter stares out, and a step and a move over to first. Bang, bang play, and they got him.
A really good move right here. He had me fooled up here in the booth. I don't know if I've seen a move quite that good from Cade all year.
Well, after allowing a home run, maybe a little gun shy, walks Peguero. Now it's 3-2 on Triolo, and the pitch is swung on and driven out to right, fairly deep. Jackson onto the warning track, leaps for it, and it falls beside him around his hip. And Triolo running hard all the way. He's heading to third and will be held there. A stand-up triple for Jared Triolo.
And that's an inexperienced right fielder in Jeremiah Jackson, who overshot the baseball, which carried away for 3. And now Pham goes down swinging. It's a rare sweeper to a righty. So Cade goes to the back page of the menu for a critical K. Reynolds on the ground. Henderson standing tall, picks the short hop and throws him out. So it's 1 and only 1 after the leadoff homer, with Triolo left standing at third.
Pirates 2, Orioles 2. Nick York leads it off for the Pirates.
That's a nice piece of hitting there. Nick York pokes it the other way and into second base with a double.
1-2. Swing and a miss. It was a changeup, and Canario goes down.
York leads off second, and a ground ball's hit to short. Henderson will go to first for the second out.
Now Jared Triolo has an opportunity to pick up a 2-out RBI.
The 1-2. Hit in the air, left field. Beavers jogging in. He's got it. And for Cade Povich, he is through 5 innings, as once again the Pirates get a runner at third, but are not able to score.
Jackson Holliday's had some big hits for the Orioles, reaching base in 11 straight. And Holliday grounds the ball into right field, just snuck it past York. Alex Jackson will go first to third. The Orioles catcher takes an extra base as Holliday reaches base for the 12th straight game.
The pitch, swing and a miss. He chased a fastball above the zone.
Gunnar Henderson. He lines it to right and right at Reynolds. Good work, Oviedo. Still tied at 2.
Tony Mansolino's going to get Povich out on a high note. 5 2/3 innings for Cade today, his longest start since August the 10th, a month and a day ago. Pretty good for Povich, who worked around runs in the first and third and leaves in a 2-2 tie.
Oviedo, pretty nice job. Almost got a chance to get through 6 innings, but going to leave with the game tied. And hopefully Colin Holderman can come in and do his job.
Another 3-2, and a backup sweeper is ball 4. Alex Jackson has the Orioles' second walk of the inning, 4th of the game, and he loads the bases for Kobe Mayo.
A fly ball to left toward the line. Nicely done by Peguero, going out there and between Pham and Triolo makes the catch. Still 2-2.
So Holderman faces 6 batters, only retires 3, but leaves in a 2-out, 2-on, 2-2 game for Sisk.
It's a very difficult matchup for a left-handed hitter, and Dylan has already struggled against kind of just your normal lefties. So see if he can stay on one of these sweepers. He's got a really good one.
3-2 went to the sweeper, and it's knocked down by Gonzalez. He can't pick it up in time, and Holliday scores standing. Dylan Beavers go-ahead hit for a second straight day late in the game, and the Orioles reclaim the lead.
2 on, 2 outs.
And Pittsburgh is going to pinch hit here. Spencer Horwitz will come off the bench to bat for Bart.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 Ks in the inning for Stroud. Got into a little trouble with 2 outs, but strikes out the pinch hitter in Horwitz.
Keegan Aiken has the 9th inning. Orioles 3, Pirates 2.
Canario is homered today. Long home run off lefty. Here's a swing and a ground ball up the middle. Diving stop. Henderson. His cap falls off. Throws to first.
It gets away. It stays in the field of play with Jackson backing it up.
There's only one reason you would pinch run O'Neill Cruz right here. That's to steal.
1 strike from a sweep. Cruz running. Pitches high. Jackson's throw. He's out by a mile. Alex Jackson cuts down the National League's leading base stealer. And the Birds break out the brooms. A walk-off caught stealing. Not your traditional walk-off win we've seen the last 4. It's a throw-off as Jackson cuts down Cruz, and the O's sweep the Pirates with 3 one-run wins.